So I have you on the inside of this 2010 Camry. A few changes on the inside as well. Just to give you a kind of a view from the back seat of what the front looks like. XLEs have wood grain trim. They have an auto dimming mirror up there, and also a power moonroof. What's difficult to see is there's HomeLink garage door integration. You can program 3 doors into that system. For example, you might have 2 garage doors programmed to your neighbor or family member. If you're watching their house, you could program their garage door opener into it as well. But some of the really cool things that changed, you've seen the smart key on the outside. There, the little black button is the start button. So smart key means that you don't have an actual key to put in the ignition and turn. You just put your foot in the brake and hit the power button or the start button and the car starts. Moving the steering wheel, you'll find audio controls on the top left, so you can control the volume and the presets. The mode button just on the bottom left shows you that you can push and hold that button to turn the radio off. If it's off, push it and you can turn the radio on, toggle through the different modes. AM radio, FM radio, Bluetooth streaming audio. You can also plug in an iPod, but I'll get to that. Below it, there's phone controls, because this car has Bluetooth cell phone integration. Moving to the right, you'll find a little voice button with the Bluetooth that lets you dial by name or dial by number, so you just audibly say it. Above it, you'll find the display button for the trip information, MPG, outside temperature, etc. And above it, climate controls. This car has dual zone climate control, and that's master control. When we move down to the climate, there's 2 knobs. On the left is the master control as well. On the right side is passenger temperature. They can adjust their temperature at any time. This is an automatic system, so you set the temperature that you want to. Currently it's showing low, but for example, if you wanted 72 year-round, you'd set it to 72 and the car will adjust the fan speed and adjust the vents to get you the right temperature. Getting back to that stereo, this is one of the nice changes with our 2010. I don't know that you can see the text that's there, but this car is capable of Bluetooth audio, which means if you have a iPhone 3G, you can actually stream your iTunes to the car. Blackberries are compatible. Different LG phones that have an MP3 player built in can also stream music wirelessly right to the car. This stereo again comes with a single CD player, XM radio with a 90-day trial, AM and FM of course. One really unique thing that they've done, if you've ever had a Toyota, you know that generally speaking, the presets, which are the buttons with dots, are generally 1 through 6. But now what Toyota's done with the presets is they're not sensitive to a band, which means the 1 through 6 that you see there could be, AM frequency 1070, number 2 could be FM 96.3, and number 3 could be XM radio channel 4. So as you push the buttons 1 through 6, again they're just dots now, it doesn't matter really what's on them. You don't have to select the different modes of the radio, AM, FM, XM. The presets are assigned to that mode and they don't change. That's really nice. In the center console, again, I believe you're going to have an issue seeing it, but on the left side there's a 12-volt power outlet, and then the other one has a USB aux. Inside there's actually a little USB port that you can plug in a flash drive, so if you have a small media stick that has your audio files on it, maybe you don't have an iPod or an MP3 player, you can plug it in, the car can actually read the audio files off of it. On the other hand, if you have an iPod, you can plug it in and control the iPod with the steering wheel mounted audio controls, meaning you don't have to hold your iPod. The car will charge it. You can leave it down there where it's secure. You can actually close the door. Nobody can see it there. And your tracks are changeable through the steering wheel. Audio controls are on the deck. And you can select playlists and so forth. So really nice integration. That feature is standard on XLE and SE. It's optional on Camry LE with an audio upgrade that gives you this stereo. A couple other things that the XLE gives us are dual power seats. The driver's is 8-way, the passenger is 4-way adjustable, and we have seat heaters on the inside. So that was 2010 Toyota Camry XLE. This is a mid-grade package that has leather. You can get this car with cloth, and you can also get it on special order with nav.